Hello, everybody. It's Chuck Hunt, Keep the Old Man Out show on YouTube and on Facebook. Election day is over. I have a couple of thoughts. Everybody's saying that we are just so divided in this country nowadays, and it's not a bit true. It's not even a little true. It's ridiculous. The problem is we have ways to argue with each other that we never had. Never had these ways to argue before. Now, everyone knew as a kid you didn't talk about religion or politics at the table. But now, you'll go on Facebook and spew any bit of shit you want. I do it all the time. I piss people off all the time. I'm arguing with my niece's husband, who, in real life, he's a great guy, but I'm not going to see him all that often. And when I do see him, we would probably sit, it would be at a wedding or a funeral, and we'd be talking about football or baseball. And we're arguing like either of us are going to change each other's mind. It's become ridiculous. You add the 24-hour news cycle. When we were growing up, you had an hour in the morning, half hour at lunch, and maybe an hour at dinner time, hour at 11 o'clock. We have too much news. So here's what I'm doing. Me, Chuck Hunt, to keep the old man out. I'm cutting way back on Facebook. I'm not going to talk anything about politics because who really gives a shit what I think anyway? And you get in fights with people. It's just not even fun anymore. The other thing, I'm going to cut back my news big time. Now, people will say, well, it's the type of news you watch. It's a bunch of horse shit. They're all the same. They all got their political slants. Nobody's is better. Nobody's is worse. It's just not your politic. So I'm going to limit my news. I'm going to, I have found a site with my political leanings. I'm not going to say it on here. So I'll go on there to argue with people. But Facebook should be a fun time. I like Facebook. I got nothing against Facebook, I'm talking to people I know I never would have talked to before. I'm also arguing with people I've never argued with before. So I think my point is that we're divided the same way we've always been, Republicans, Democrats. That's just the way it is. And it's not worse. We just have new avenues to really bitch and get under people's skin. So I guess my new political, I'm just going to stop. And I'm not going to argue with anybody. How's that? Well, I don't know how long it'll last, but I'm going to give it a shot. And I'm just going to try to stay happy and glad politics is over for a while. Other guys got a shot. We'll see what happens. All right? Chuck Hunt, Keep the Old Man Out show on Facebook and on YouTube. And let's have a good year.